suggested.
So, good morning to everyone. Today we will see the quicksort algorithm. So previously we have seen what? We have seen the partitioning algorithm, and the partitioning algorithm works like this. We have seen that how the partitioning algorithm works. And through partitioning algorithm, what we find? Through partitioning algorithm, we find the pivot element. Through partitioning algorithm, we find the pivot element and the position of the pivot element. So after finding the position of the pivot element, we have did that we divided the list after getting the pivot element. So that's how what partitioning algorithm does. Now we will see how this partitioning algorithm is used in the quicksort. So we will see how this partitioning algorithm works in the quicksort. So first in the quicksort, you can see the quicksort algorithm. In the quicksort algorithm, we have to take two parameters, same as that in which the partitioning algorithm we have used. That in the quicksort algorithm, we have to take two parameters. One is low and another is high. So quicksort algorithm takes two parameters, low and high. So we know that quicksort algorithm, in case what we have seen that if low is greater than high, that means what our total searching is done. So we always know that the searching will be start when it will the low position, the low will be less than high. So that's why we have used if low less than high. And inside this we have used j equal to partition, and in this partitioning algorithm we are taking two parameters, low and high. So the partitioning algorithm, the algorithm which we have seen, that through this partitioning algorithm we will find the position of the j. That means we will find the position of the pivot element first. So first in the quicksort algorithm, what we have to do, we have to find the position of the pivot, and according to that pivot we will what we will divide the list into two parts. One will be the left part and one will be the right part, according to the finding the position of the pivot. So this is the partitioning algorithm, and through this partitioning algorithm what we will do, we'll find the position of the pivot. In previous classes I have seen the partitioning algorithm, same like that you will use inside the quicksort algorithm. Now we are the previous example we have seen in the partitioning algorithm, and also we will consider here that the partitioning algorithm, the partitioning is done in the middle. So that means our pivot element, is present in the middle. That means our pivot element is present in the middle. We are assuming that it is not always possible that the pivot element will be present in the middle. Randomly it can may be possible, but always it is not possible that the pivot element which we are choosing it always be on the middle position. Randomly it may possible. So but we are assuming that the position of the pivot element is where is on the middle, the position of the pivot element. So according to that, what we have do, after finding the position of the pivot element and assuming that the pivot element is present in the middle position of the list, so it will be divided into two parts. What? From low to j. Now the j means what? J means the pivot element position. This j means what? This j means pivot element position, and we are considering the pivot element is in the middle. So that means what? Low to mid. And another part will be what? Another part will be quicksort j plus 1 to h. That means what? Mid plus 1 to h. So the left portion, so the left part will be what? Low to mid, and another right side part will be what? mid plus 1 to high. So that means what? Our list is divided into two portions. So we will what? We will recursively perform this quicksort algorithm again on the left position, and we will recursively perform the quicksort algorithm in the right side position. That's why you see this is the quicksort algorithm we have written. That means what? Quicksort is the recursive algorithm. Quicksort is the recursively algorithm. That means the recursion process is going on in the quicksort. And what is it? It is what? It is here we in the quicksort, it follows divide and conquer approach. Because what? We'll first divide the list, then again, after that, we find the left part and the right part. So in the left part also, we will what we will do? We'll find the position of the pivot, and then we will perform the quicksort. So that means what? We'll quicksort, 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 like this we will perform, and where we will continue up to what? We'll continue when we find a single element in the list. That means that is already sorted. If we find a single element, then there we will what? We will stop the sorting. So that means what? It is performing the recursive algorithm, and it is follows the partitioning algorithm approach and divide and conquer. So that means what? This quicksort algorithms works like this. And here we are assuming that quicksorting is the partitioning is done in the middle position. The partitioning is done in the middle position of the list. So let's consider that we have 1 to 15 elements present. So we are considering that our here in our 15 elements are present here. Amarjit, bolo. You have raised your hand. Okay. So let's continue that in our list there are 15 elements present. Let us consider that in our list there are 15 elements present. So that means what? After performing the quicksort and assuming that the list is what? The position of the pivot element is middle of the list. So middle of the list means what? The pivot will be present from 1 to 15. 15 elements are present. So the middle position of the list will be what? The middle position of the list will be 8. So middle position will be what? The middle position is 8. That means we are considering the list is what? The position of the partitioning is done in the middle. The partitioning is done in the middle. So the list will be what? The list will be divided. So here we are using a tracing tree. We are shown it. Using a tracing tree, you look, we have what? We have shown it using a tracing tree. So 1 minute. That is what? At first, our list is what? Our list is 1 to 15. That means what? The 15 elements are present in the list, and what? We are doing the partitioning in the middle. We are assuming that we are doing the partitioning in the middle. That means what? The partition will be done in the 8th position. The partition will be done in the 8th position. So that means the list will be then what? The list will be divided into two portions. One will be what? 1 to 7, and another will be what? 9 to 15, because the partitioning is done in the middle. That means the partitioning is done in the 8th position. So what? That means 1 to 7 in the left side of the list there will be present 1 to 7, and in the right side of the list it will be present 9 to 15. So again what we will do? We'll again partition it. So in the left side, if we again partition this list, because it is not the smallest, we are considering that there are already 7 elements present. So for small element, or we can say for small problem, what will be the definition of a small problem? If there is only one element present. So that means what? Here it is not the small problem, it is list, and here already 7 elements are present. So that means what? We have to again divide that. We have to again partition it. So here the partitioning will be done in where? We have always considering that the partition is done in the middle. So that means from 1 to 7, what will be the middle position? From 1 to 7, the mid will be what? Low plus high by 2. That means what? 1 plus 7 by 2. That means 8 by 2. 8 by 2 is what? 4. So that means what? Partition will be done on the fourth position. So this list is again divided by 2. So again after dividing this list by 2, it will become what? From 1 to 3, a list will be what? 1 to 3, and another will be 5 to 7. And what in the fourth position the partition is done. So this list is again divided into two portion, 1 to 3, and another is what? 5 to 7. So now we will see what? Now we will see that this list is already small. This problem is already small. No, because here already 3 elements are already present. Here also there is 3 element present. So that means what? We have to again divide that. We have to again divide this list. So now what will be the mid position? Low plus high by 2. That means 1 plus 3 by 2 equal to 4 by 2. That means what? The list will be divided from 2. The mid position will be 2. So then the list will be what? The left side list will be 1, 1, and another right side of the list will be what? 3, 3. That means what? Now we find that only one element are present. Now we find that only one element is present. So we will stop here. So that means we will stop here. Same as that, here also from 5 to 7. What is the mid position? The mid position is 6. So divide this list according to that. So that means what? It will be 5 to 5, means only 5, one element is present. And another is what? 7 to 7. That means only one element is also only one element is present. Same as that for 9 to 15. For 9 to 15 list, the right side of the list, it will be divided according to that. That we will find the mid position first. So the mid position here will be what? 9 plus 15 by 2. That means the mid position will be 12. So we'll divide the list again into 2 parts. So that means what? A list will be 9 to 11 and another will be 13 to 15. Then again we will divide that, because it is not the small problem. That means what? 9 to 11, 9 plus 11 by 2, that means 10. So 10 will be the mid position, and according to that, the list will be divided again into 2 parts. One is 9 to 9 and 11 to 11. Now we are finding that only one element are present. Same as that in case for 13 to 15, we'll divide the list and we'll find that only what? One elements are present. So like this, what? First, the list is, we are doing what? First, if we consider that there is n elements, on first there is n elements present. So we are performing what? N by 2, then 2, then 2, means the list is, we are doing, this list is divided by 2, divided by 2, divided by 2, like this. First, the list is one position, one list is present there. Then we will divide that into 2 parts. Then we are dividing these 2 parts into another 2 parts. So that means it will be four parts there will be present. So that means what? We have a list present. We have a list present, and we are dividing that what? We are dividing the list by 1, 1, 2. We are dividing the list using 2 parts. In each cases, first, in each cases, we are dividing the list is what? We are dividing the list by 2 parts in each cases. So that means what? It is doing n by 2 by 2 by 2. We are performing this. So our main motto is what? Main motto is that we have to find the single elements. So we are considering that after k steps, we can what? We can find that there will be a single element present. So that means what? We will consider what? N, we are dividing this list. So that means what? N by 2. So in k steps, that means what? The k steps means n by 2 to the power k. N by 2 to the power k equal to 1. That means after k steps, we are dividing it. So it will be n by 2 to the power k equal to 1. So if we can solve this, then it will be what? The level will be of log n. So the level will be what? It will be k equal to log n. So that means what? The level will be log n. And what? Now we are considering this list. We are considering this list. That means what? We are considering this list. It is what? it is requires n here n number of, if we consider it, there are n number of elements present. We are considering that n number of elements present. When we are dividing this list into two parts, this list, when we are dividing this list into two parts, that means we are considering there are almost n number of elements present, though it is not almost n, because only one element is missing, because the partition means 8 position element, just because the position from where the partition is done, that element will be missed. That, so that means we are considering that almost n number of elements, but we are removing that considering that almost n number of elements present. Same as that, in each steps, in these steps, always we are consuming that almost n number of elements present. So that means what? We consider that the time complexity of this algorithm will be order of n log n. So that's how we can find the time complexity. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
किसी का कोई क्वेश्चन है?
Sir,
हाँ बोलो.
No, sir.
sir, one is showing k is equal to log base 2n and other is showing order of n log n. तो वो
बोल दे
दोनों
रहे.
वैरी क्यों हो
देखो,
रहे हैं?
हाँ वेरी वेरी क्यों हो रहा है? देखो, तुम इस लिस्ट में, हम जो क्विकसॉर्ट एल्गोरिदम में कर रहा है, ठीक है, क्विकसॉर्ट एल्गोरिदम का बेसिक्स क्या है कि मेरा फर्स्ट क्या था, एक लिस्ट प्रेजेंट था, उस लिस्ट को हम क्या किए, उस लिस्ट को हम टू पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किए, ठीक है, फिर वो जो टू पार्ट्स में डिवाइड हुआ था उसको फिर हम टू पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किए. तो मतलब क्या है, फिर हम अगर कंसीडर करें कि n नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स प्रेजेंट है, उसको हम क्या है, उसको हम टू करके डिवाइड कर रहे हैं. मतलब फर्स्ट टाइम मेरा n नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट था, सेकंड में क्या होगा, ये लिस्ट मेरा टू पार्ट्स में डिवाइड हुआ. सो दैट मींस व्हाट, n by 2. देन अगेन वो जो दो लिस्ट मेरा प्रेजेंट है उसको फिर हम क्या किए, दो पार्ट में डिवाइड किए, उसको फिर हम दो पार्ट में डिवाइड किए. दैट मींस व्हाट, इट इज डिवाइडेड बाय 2 अगेन. सेम दैट आफ्टर उस लिस्ट को हम क्या किए, फिर दो पार्ट में डिवाइड किए. तो मतलब क्या है, हम मेरा जो लिस्ट है, जो लिस्ट मेरा प्रेजेंट होगा, वो लिस्ट को क्या है, हम लोग ऑलवेज क्या है, दो पार्ट में डिवाइड कर रहे हैं. पोजीशन हम लोग पिवोट एलिमेंट जो है उसको मिडिल पोजीशन में कंसीडर करके लिस्ट को क्या कर रहे हैं, लिस्ट को हर बार दो पार्ट में डिवाइड कर रहे हैं, हर बार दो पार्ट में. तो ऐसे ही हम कंसीडर कर रहे हैं कि जब के स्टेप्स होगा, जब के स्टेप्स प्रेजेंट होगा, उस के स्टेप्स में क्या होगा, उस के स्टेप्स में हम लोग का मोटो क्या है, कि हम लोग का जो डिवाइड एंड कॉन्क्वेर का रूल है, उसका रूल क्या है कि हम लोग को स्मॉल प्रॉब्लम में जितने बार उसको हम डिवाइड कर सकते हो हम डिवाइड करते जाएंगे. कब तक, जब तक मेरा एक सिंगल एलिमेंट उस लिस्ट में प्रेजेंट ना हो. जब मेरा प्रेजेंट होगा सिंगल एलिमेंट उस लिस्ट में, तब हम लोग कह सकते हैं कि वो लिस्ट मेरा ऑलरेडी सॉर्टेड हो चुका है. फिर हम लोग क्या है, उसको फिर हम लोग उसको ये करेंगे. तो ऐसे ना हम लोगों को क्या है कि हम लोग को लिस्ट को कब तक कंटिन्यू करना है, जब तक मेरा सिंगल एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट ना हो. तो हम लोग क्या करें, लिस्ट जो है फर्स्ट टाइम हम कंसीडर करें कि मेरा लिस्ट जो है वो n है, तो उसको हम डिवाइड करेंगे, मींस क्या है, n by 2. अब ये n by 2 को फिर हम डिवाइड करेंगे तो क्या होगा, n by 4. फिर n by 4 को हम फिर टू पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करेंगे, दैट मींस n by 8. तो ऐसे ही क्या है, हम ये क्या है, ये 2 का पावर में हो रहा है, 2 का पावर में तो डिवाइड हो रहा है. n by 8 मींस व्हाट, n by 8 मींस 2 to the power 3. फिर उसको हम टू पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किए, मतलब क्या होगा 16, दैट मींस 2 to the power 4. तो हम लोग ऐसे ही कंसीडर कर रहे हैं कि हम लोग के स्टेप्स को कंटिन्यू करेंगे. अब इधर देखो, फर्स्ट हम लोग जब n कंसीडर किए तब क्या था, 1 मतलब 2 to the power 0 था. फिर इधर जब हम उसको दो पार्ट में डिवाइड किए तो मींस n by 2 to the power 1. देन हियर व्हाट इज, ऑलरेडी 4 एलिमेंट्स आर प्रेजेंट, दैट मींस n by 2 to the power 2. सेम एज दैट क्या है, हम लोग अगर कंसीडर करें तो ये लेवल तक, ये लेवल क्या है, दो लेवल तक मेरा ऑलरेडी क्या है, n by 2 to the power 2, n by 2 to the power 2. so that means what, हम लोग अगर k लेवल तक गए, हम लोग अगर k स्टेप्स तक कंटिन्यू करें, तो k स्टेप्स तक कंटिन्यू करने का मींस क्या है, n by 2 to the power k. सो हम लोग कंसीडर कर रहे हैं, एज्यूम कर रहे हैं कि n by 2 to the power k स्टेप्स तक हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे, दैट मींस व्हाट, n by 2 to the power k, एंड हम लोग का क्या होगा, उस स्टेप्स में जाके हम मान रहे हैं, एज्यूम कर रहे हैं कि मेरा सिंगल एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट होगा, दैट्स व्हाई n by 2 to the power k इक्वल टू 1। अब इसको तुम सॉल्व करोगे तो देखोगे log 2 base n हो जाते हैं, क्योंकि हम उधर अगर लेके जाते हैं तो k इक्वल टू व्हाट, k इक्वल टू log 2 base n, so that means what, the level will be log n। क्लियर? अब हाँ बोलो अभिजीत।
सर क्लियर है अब।
अभी समझ में आया तो,
यस सर।
कि हम लोग क्या है, लिस्ट को दो बार करके डिवाइड कर रहे हैं, हर बार क्या है, लिस्ट को हम दो पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर रहे हैं। तो फर्स्ट टाइम क्या था, ये अगर हम जीरो पोजीशन कंसीडर करें, ये जीरो पोजीशन कर रहे हैं, तो मतलब फर्स्ट हम अगर होगा n बाय क्या होगा 2 to the power 0, सेम एज दैट ये पोजीशन में क्या होगा n बाय 2 to the power 1, ये क्या है 4 पार्ट में, सो दैट मीन्स व्हाट, n बाय 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 2। तो ऐसे ही, हाँ बोलो। Anyone question? Any question? It is clear to everyone?
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
Okay. From I didn't know the students from Dumka, it is clear to everyone?
सर वहाँ पे के क्या शो कर रहा है?
के है कि के स्टेप्स तक, के जो है, के का मतलब है कि के स्टेप्स, मतलब हम लोग क्या है, हम लोग कंसीडर कर रहे हैं कि के स्टेप्स जब पहुंचेगा, हम लोगों का के स्टेप्स जब पहुंचेगा, उस के स्टेप्स में इधर क्या है, हम कंसीडर करें कि एज्यूम, ये एज्यूम है कि हम लोग का के स्टेप्स जब पहुंचेगा हम लोग, तो के स्टेप्स में क्या होगा, हम लोग का सिंगल एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट होगा, क्योंकि ऑलरेडी क्या है, हम लिस्ट को डिवाइड करते करते ऐसे सिचुएशन में आ चुके हैं कि जहां सिर्फ एक सिंगल एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट है। ये जो है नॉर्मल सिंगल एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट होने का इसका कॉन्सेप्ट है डिवाइड एंड कॉन्क्वेयर अप्रोच। कि डिवाइड एंड कॉन्क्वेयर अप्रोच में तुम लोग शायद उस क्लास में नहीं थे, तो हम उसको फिर एक बार बोल दे रहे हैं। डिवाइड एंड कॉन्क्वेयर अप्रोच में क्या है, डिवाइड एंड कॉन्क्वेयर का रूल है कि अगर मेरा जो प्रॉब्लम है वो प्रॉब्लम मेरा लार्ज है, तो लार्ज प्रॉब्लम को क्या है, लार्ज प्रॉब्लम को हम लोग डिवाइड करते जाएंगे। लार्ज प्रॉब्लम जो है उसको हम डिवाइड करेंगे सब प्रॉब्लम्स में। अब कब तक हम उसको डिवाइड करेंगे, जब तक मुझे एक सिंगल एलिमेंट से वो लिस्ट डिवाइड होते होते सिर्फ ओनली एक सिंगल एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट ना हो, उस तक हमको डिवाइड करना है। अब डिवाइड करने के बाद क्या है, डिवाइड करते करते अब जब सिंगल एलिमेंट मेरा आ चुका, तब हम लोग क्या है उसमें काम करना स्टार्ट करेंगे, उसमें प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करना स्टार्ट करेंगे। फिर तब क्या होगा, सब जो सब प्रॉब्लम्स हुआ उस सब प्रॉब्लम्स का सॉल्यूशन निकालते जाएगा। अब उस सॉल्यूशन को क्या है, हम लोग टोटल जो एक टोटल सॉल्यूशन जो है उस सॉल्यूशन को ऐड करके हम फिर क्या है टोटल सॉल्यूशन निकलेंगे। तो ये डिवाइड एंड कॉन्क्वेयर अप्रोच है कि डिवाइड द प्रॉब्लम इनटू सब प्रॉब्लम्स एंड सॉल्व ईच ऑफ द सब प्रॉब्लम्स। आफ्टर सॉल्विंग ईच सब प्रॉब्लम्स combine them to give the solution of the original problem। ये बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट है डिवाइड एंड कॉन्क्वेयर अप्रोच का। यही फॉलो करते हैं जो पिछले दिन मार्च शॉर्ट का देखे थे, वही एक ही ड्रिल फॉलो करते हैं। क्विक शॉर्ट जो है, क्विक शॉर्ट भी यही फॉलो कर रहे हैं कि लिस्ट जो है उस लिस्ट को डिवाइड करो, फिर डिवाइड करो, फिर डिवाइड करो, करते करते कब तक कंटिन्यू करेंगे, जब तक मेरा सिंगल एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट ना हो, उस तक हम लोग उसको देखेंगे। सिंगल एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट ना हो उस तक हम कंटिन्यू करेंगे इसका डिवीजन। अब क्या है, अब हम लोग के पास ऐसे हुआ है कि हम लोग एज्यूम कर रहे हैं कि हम लोग का जो के स्टेप्स है, के स्टेप्स में क्या है, के स्टेप्स में मुझे मिलेगा कि ओनली अ सिंगल एलिमेंट। तो इधर क्या है, देखो फर्स्ट टाइम क्या था, फर्स्ट टाइम अगर हम कंसीडर करें कि n एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट है, तो फर्स्ट टाइम हम लिस्ट को डिवाइड नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो दैट मींस व्हाट, वी आर कंसीडरिंग दैट 2 to the power 0 इन द 0 स्टेप्स। सेम एज
Yes,
दैट उस लिस्ट को हम फिर डिवाइड किए तो दैट मीन्स व्हाट n by 2 to the power 1 क्यूब तब क्या होगा देखो लिस्ट दो पार्ट में डिवाइड हुआ देन ये दो पार्ट जो लिस्ट था वो फिर उन दोनों पार्ट में डिवाइड हुआ दैट मीन्स व्हाट 4 पार्ट में डिवाइड हो चुका दैट मीन्स व्हाट n by 2 to the power 2 तो ऐसे करते करते हम लोग क्या है कि हम लोग बोल रहे हैं कि k स्टेप्स में जब जाएगा तब क्या होगा n by 2 to the power k equal to 1 दैट मीन्स k स्टेप्स में मेरा क्या होगा कि 1 एलिमेंट प्रेजेंट होगा हम एज्यूम कर रहे हैं तब इससे क्या है हम लेवल को पता चल जाएगा कि कितना लेवल से तो टोटल लेवल्स मेरा कितना है लेवल से अगर इसको हम सॉल्व करें तो ये होगा k इक्वल टू log 2 base n so that means what this level will be log n अब n कहां से आएगा मेरा देखो हम कंसीडर कर रहे हैं कि ये जो टोटल एलिमेंट्स है ये n है ठीक है अब ये जो लिस्ट डिवाइड हो रहा है दो पार्ट में लिस्ट डिवाइड हो चुका तो इसमें क्या है देखो ऑलरेडी हम लोग ऑलमोस्ट n नंबर ऑफ एलिमेंट्स प्रेजेंट है बोल सकते हैं हाँ तुम बोल सकते हो कि हम तो जिस पे पार्टीशन किए हैं वो एलिमेंट तो प्रेजेंट नहीं है मतलब 1 to 15 लिस्ट में अगर पार्टीशन किए तो 8th पोजीशन जो एलिमेंट का है वो एलिमेंट तो प्रेजेंट नहीं है क्योंकि उससे तो हम पार्टीशन किए हैं तो एक एलिमेंट के लिए हम उतना कंसीडर नहीं कर रहे तो मतलब लगभग वही है तो ऐसे क्या है हम लोग कंसीडर कर रहे हैं सब n टाइम्स सो दैट मींस व्हाट टोटल विल बी व्हाट ऑर्डर ऑफ n log n क्लियर
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
तो यही है हम लोग का टोटल तो ऐसे हम लोग क्या है क्विक सॉर्ट एल्गोरिथम जो है उसका निकालते हैं हम लोग का कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी निकालते हैं ऐसे ओके नाउ वी विल सी व्हाट दैट दिस क्विक सॉर्ट एल्गोरिथम 1 minute now we are assuming till now we are assuming that the partition is always done in the middle now this is the best case that the partition is done in the middle here you can say this is the best case that the partition is done in the middle but it is not always possible that the partition will be done in the middle the best case is done what the partition is done in the middle and the pivot element through which the partition is doing are median element now what is the concept of median now if we consider this list 2 4 8 10 16 17 18 so in this list is what in this list you see that this list is already sorted so what is this list middle position this is the middle position you can say this is the middle position so that means what it is the middle of the sorted list so median is what median is middle of the sorted list if the middle of the sorted list the element present in the middle of the sorted list will be the median so that means what that means here we are considering that the best case is what that the pivot element should be present in the middle position of the list and it will be what it will be a median element so that means what median element means it is already sorted median element means that the list is already sorted and the value is present in the middle position that is the median concept so that means the best case is what the best case is that the value should be present in the middle of the list and it is a median element okay so this is the best case but you think that it is not possible always it is not always possible that the value pivot element will be present in the middle and it will be sorted it will be a median element it is not always possible randomly it may happen but this will be always not possible so that's why it is written as the best case so sometimes it may possible but always it is not possible now what will be the worst case scenario of our quicksort algorithm the worst case scenario is what if the list is sorted and the pivot element, what we are choosing, the list is sorted and the pivot element is present on the first position of the list, then this will be what? This will be sorry, this will be what? This will be our worst case position. Why it is worst case? If you see that this is the list 2, 4, 8, 10, 16, 17, 18, and the pivot element, the pivot element is present on the first position. Okay, so we know that there is in the partitioning, here we can see that the partition is what? There will be I and J present. In partitioning, there will be what? I and J present. So I will start what? From where? I will start from the low position. So 2 is on the low position and 18 is on the what? 18 is on the high position. So J will start from what? J will start from searching that position. So what I will search? I will search that the value, the next element, that is what? Greater than pivot element. The value that is greater than pivot element. The I value will search that, and J value will search what? J value will search that the value is what? That the value is less than the pivot element. So here you can see I will increase because it is greater than pivot element. Second element is already greater than pivot element. So I will what? I will be incremented. But in case of J, J is what? J is, we find the J's position, and from the J position we find what? The position of the pivot element. We have seen in the partitioning algorithm. So what if you consider here, then you can see that J will consider what? That the value is less than equal to pivot element. But this value is less, not this value is not less. This value is not less. This value is also not less than pivot. This value is not also less than pivot. This value is also not less than pivot. So that means what? It will be here. So that means what? The partitioning will be done from first position, because from this position the partitioning will be done. From this position the partitioning will be what? The partitioning will be done. So that means what? If you consider it as a tree, so you can see, if we consider it as a tree, that the partitioning will be done where? The partitioning will be done in this position, first position. So that means what? There is already what? 1, 2, 3, 7 elements are present. So there is, we are first writing the 7 elements are present, and the partitioning is done where? The partitioning is done in the first position. So we find the position that this list is already, the first position is what? The first position is sorted, but we have to what? We have to perform the quick sort on from 2 to 7. Then again the partitioning will be done on the first position. So that means what? 3 to 7. The list will be, we have to sort. Then again the partitioning will be done on the first position. So we have to what? 4 to 7 we have to solve the quick sort this list. Then again the partitioning is done on the first position. So that means what? It will be 5 to 7. Then after that again partitioning is done on the first position. The value will be what? 6 to 7. So this list will have to sort. Then again the partitioning is done on the first position, and we find that only one element are present. So that means what? This is the worst case, that the list is already sorted and the pivot element, the partitioning is done on the beginning of the list, and the list is already sorted. This is the what? This is the worst case scenario. This is the worst case scenario, because if there is not the, it is what it is doing? It is only considering what? Already partitioning this algorithm in this list, the list which is already sorted, the list which is already sorted, and the position of the pivot is on the first position, and partitioning is done from there. So this is the condition of the worst case. So if we consider this, then number of elements present what? If first time, if we consider that n number of elements, second one elements will be less. So that means what? N minus 1 comparison. Then again n minus 2 comparison 2 up till last element. Then what? It will be a single element present. So that's why it is 1. So if we consider this, if we add this all, then it will be n plus 1 plus n plus 2. That means what? it will be up to the sum of n terms. So if we consider 1 plus 2, then plus 2 n minus 2 plus n minus 1, then n. So that means what? It will be sum of n terms. So we know the formula. Sum of n terms is what? Sum of n terms is n plus 1 by 2. So that means what? The worst case we will consider the polynomial, highest degree of polynomial. So that means what? N square. So we will find that the worst case scenario is order of n square. So whenever the worst case scenario happen, the worst case scenario will be happen when the partitioning is done on the beginning of the list and the list is already sorted. So this is the worst case scenario of an quicksort algorithm. So best case scenario is what? Best case scenario is that the element, the pivot element and the partitioning is done from where? The partitioning is done from the middle position. So this is the best case scenario. And the worst case scenario is what? The worst case scenario is what? When the partitioning is done on the beginning of the list and the list is already sorted. So for the best case, it will be order of n log n, and for worst case, it will be order of n square. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. बाकी लोग का किसी का कोई क्वेश्चन है?
No, sir.
Okay. रोशन, रेहान,
Clear है, sir.
सीरम, क्लियर है? सीरम,
No, sir.
कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है तो?
Clear है, sir.
ओके ओके. और बाकी लोग का किसी का कोई क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम दुमका इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज? Anyone have any question from Dumka Engineering College? So this is basically our quicksort algorithm. So removing the worst case of quicksort. So how can we remove the worst case of quicksort? It will be follows two steps. If we follow these two steps, then it will be what? We can remove the worst case scenario. That is, select the middle element as pivot, means the partitioning should be done in the middle. If we select the middle element as pivot and select any random element as pivot. If we select random element as a pivot, then we can what? We can remove the worst case of the quicksort algorithm. Okay. So these are the two procedures. Select a middle element as pivot, or what? Randomly select an element as a pivot. Okay.
Sir, attendance.
हाँ हम शेयर कर देंगे, शेयर कर रहे हैं, ठीक है, हम अटेंडेंस का शेयर कर देंगे अभी. So it is clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So thank you everyone. The class time has already ended.